what's going on? It's MassiveJoes RAW review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome RAW review for the viewers at home today, and an all-new product from our good friend Marc Lobliner at MTS Nutrition. You guys been waiting for this one. It is, of course, the all-new MTS Macrolution meal replacement protein powder in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly why Marc has called it the perfect MRP. But actually, you know what, before we go balls deep, I gotta start this raw review by saying, when you're talking about a meal replacement protein powder, a protein powder that's designed to replace an entire meal. I don't know about you guys, the viewers at home, man, but when I'm eating a meal, I'm doing like a high protein meal with good quality sources of protein, with some carbs, with good quality sources of carbs. Most of my carb meals, whole food meals, are gonna be low sugar as well, and then I'm gonna get myself some good fats in that bitch too. So when I'm looking for a powder to replace a meal, AKA a meal replacement protein powder, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for cheap fillers. I'm not looking for high sugar. I'm not looking for shit sources of whey. I'm not looking for high amounts of crap saturated fats. I'm looking for the best. Let's go balls deep. Big ass nutritional information panel. Gonna tell you guys exactly what's in this here MRP. See if it meets our expectations of a meal replacement protein powder. We're gonna start right from the top. Servings per container. 30 serves, one scoop is one serve, and that scoop weighs 43 grams, man. Then per serving, you got in here protein, 21 grams. Fat, you got 6 grams, of which 2 is saturated. We'll tell you where those fats come from in a second. Carbohydrates, you got 8 grams, of only which one is sugar. We'll tell you where those carbs come from in a second. Dietary fiber, 3 grams. Got a little bit of sodium in there. Let's go real balls deep with some zoom and focus action, please. Tell you exactly what's in it, man. So starting with the top of the ingredients. Focus, bitch! Goddamn camera, getting all excited on me. All right, so the whey protein, the protein in here comes from a blend of whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate. It's actually the exact same protein blend as what's in the MTS whey. Then your carbohydrate comes from fibersol, which is a high fiber-based carbohydrate. Your fats are coming from a blend of sunflower oil, canola oil, and medium-chain triglycerides. So those saturated fats are MCTs, which are the best saturated fats you can get because your body is likely to use them for energy rather than store them as body fat. If this camera doesn't focus, I'm gonna have to, focus. There we go. Just had to yell at the camera viewers at home. That's gonna make it focus for you. Let's keep going. Then you got the vegetable powder blend. Now this is cool, man, because you got in here your tomato extracts, your kale extracts, your broccoli extracts, and your Brussels sprouts. Natural and artificial flavors, some xanthan gum, which is a texturizer, sucralose, which is your sweetener, and some silica, which is a stabilizer, and that's what's in it. So let's go through my checklist, viewers at home. High protein, high quality protein source with the MTS whey gets a big tick in my book. Carbohydrate source is the carbs that come from that whey blend, plus the fibersol, which is a high fiber carbohydrate. No maltodextrin, I might add. No waxy maize starch. None of them cheap filler carbohydrates. That also gets a tick. The fat source is the good fats from the sunflower oil, the canola oil, the medium-chain triglycerides. There's no high fructose corn syrup in this bitch. There's no stupid saturated fats in this bitch. Also gets a tick from MassiveJoe. And then finally, you've also got the added vegetable blend in this bitch. So you're getting your greens from your broccoli, your Brussels sprouts, your kale, your tomato, and whatever the hell. What else I have in here? That's it. You get your greens blend. A tomato is actually a fruit, so I would go so far as to say a greens plus a reds blend in this bitch. That also gets a tick from MassiveJoe. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, I think I skipped something. I got excited. Hold on, I gotta check my notes. I actually took notes for this raw review, viewers at home. What else did I write in here? Oh, and no added sugar in this bitch either. The sugar comes from the naturally occurring sugar in the MTS whey blend. That also gets a tick from MassiveJoes. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in one flavor. Comes in the chocolate, which goes straight to the biceps. I'll be honest with you, viewers at home. I'll be honest with you. When I saw the label on this Macrolution MRP, meal replacement protein powder, I was excited. You can tell I'm excited because I just went through it and gave the bitch 5 ticks. Gave the bitch 5 stars for what's in it. But I'll be honest with you. When I saw what was in it, I did get a little bit worried about how it was going to mix and how it was going to taste. Because there's nothing really in there that is going to guarantee it's going to mix nice and smooth, and there sure as hell isn't anything in there that's going to ensure that it tastes good. So I was nervous when I busted open this tub of this here Macrolution for the first time and had this sweet, heavenly, blessed beauty of an MRP touch my lips. But let me show you this. We opened this tub last Friday at MassiveJoes, man. It's now, what, 4 days later? This was full when we opened it. I went to go pick it up this morning to shoot this raw review, and the fellas almost shat on my chest because that's all that's left in it. Can you guys see that? Can I get some light in there and check that out? There's about 2 scoops left in this bitch. So we're just about to grab damn near the last scoop for this here raw review. Anyway, big ass scoop, 43 gram scoop, there it is. Got our Team MassiveJoes shaker about half full in there. Let me get you guys a logo so you know it's authentic. Gonna throw that bitch in there. Chuck the Team MassiveJoes red lid on top. Give it a few shakes. And then we're gonna show you guys how it mixes. And I'm gonna refresh my memory on how it tastes. That's probably enough shaking. Let me show you guys this, man. Clean ass glass. And that has mixed just about perfectly. And you can see the consistency is thick, man. It's thick in terms of how it tastes. Oh, goddamn. All I have to say, man, all I have to say about the Macrolution, for those of you that have tried the MTS Whey, you guys know that that flavor is the tits. There's no denying it. The 3 flavors we've got in Australia at the moment, the chocolate, the vanilla, aka the white chocolate, and the cookies and cream are all the tits, man. There's no denying it. And I would say, on a level of flavor from nothing to tits, MTS Whey sits up here. And I would go so far as to say, viewers at home, that Macrolution, if you were comparing MTS Whey chocolate to Macrolution chocolate, I would go so far as to say Macrolution chocolate is there, a little bit above the MTS Whey chocolate. And I'm not even shitting with you. I'm not with you. This is the truth, man. That flavor is the tits. There's no other way to put it, viewers at home. In terms of the effects, we've already been through, hold on a second. I got some Macrolution left in my shaker. There is no way I can let that go to waste. So give me 2 seconds, let me finish this off, and then I'll tell you guys about the effects. It's so damn good. It's delicious. In terms of the effects, if you're looking for a protein powder as an actual meal replacement, or a protein powder that's going to fit into your macronutrient intake for a particular day, that's got protein, it's got carbs, and it's got fats, and you can put that into your macronutrient plan for throughout the day, or use it as part of a meal, or use it as a complete meal replacement, there is nothing on the market that is going to come close to this in terms of quality of ingredients, in terms of taste, in terms of texture, in terms of even value for money. The value for money on this thing in the Australian market, it's just over $2 a shake, man. You show me where you can get a meal that's got that kind of macronutrient breakdown in it for $2. It's just not going to happen. So in terms of all those aspects, nothing's going to come close. You've then also got the benefit in here of the added greens and the reds extracts in there too, man. So not only are you replacing a meal by hitting certain macronutrients that are all high quality, you then got the benefits of all of those high antioxidant green and red extracts in this bitch, man. So in terms of a meal replacement, I would go so far as to agree with my man Marc Lobliner and say that it is in fact the perfect MRP. In fact, I would go so far as to say there is really nothing that I would change about this product. It's pretty much damn near spot on. So if that's the kind of product you're looking for, man, you just can't go past the Macrolution from MTS Nutrition, man. The other thing is no fillers, which is a real big thing for me, man. I hate busting open protein powders, and a lot of companies tend to do it, which a lot of companies tend to do with meal replacement protein powders, man, because they got carbs and they got fats, they got a little bit more they can play around with in terms of what's on the label, man, and they tend to use that space to put fillers in there to change the texture a little bit, to make it a little bit sweeter. They'll put some more sugar in there, just load it up with cheap fillers, man. This here MTS Macrolution meal replacement protein powder, man, no fillers. It's just what's in there, it's just what's on the label. That's what we've been through, and that is why I would go so far as to say that this here MTS Macrolution is the best meal replacement protein powder we have seen thus far. Before I wrap up, there's one last thing I'm going to leave you viewers at home with, man. At the moment, only comes in one flavor. Only comes in chocolate, which does go straight to the biceps, which is a good thing. But I'm going to leave it to the viewers at home, and I want to see comments on this video. And I'm going to send the comments to my man Marc Lobliner at MTS over in Chicago. And I'm going to say, my man Marc, we want another flavor of the MTS Macrolution in Australia, man. And we want the people's choice because we are the people's company. So you guys, man, drop some flavors. Let's go. Let's have a voting contest. What you're going to do, you got a hashtag. Let me think of this for a second. You got to hashtag MTS Macro 2, as in MTS Macrolution flavor 2. So MTS MACRO number 2, and then put your requested flavor in there, man. And what we're going to do, I might let this go for about a month or so. Then I'm going to add up everyone that's hashtagged MTS Macro 2 and the flavors. Pick the flavor that had the most votes or the most people that put that flavor. Send the shit to Marc and say, Marc, the people of Australia have spoken. And we would like the MTS Macrolution in the second flavor. And it's the people's choice. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes RAW Review. And guys, that is MassiveJoes RAW Review on the all-new MTS Macrolution, the perfect meal replacement protein powder. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.
Boom! Marc Lobliner Machine Militia telling you the best place to buy MTS nutrition products in Australia is MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive. It's not a game.